So if there is anything that the past 2 years has taught us, is that we can live almost anywhere in the world as long as we have what we need. And many people have realized that they don't really have to live in big cities to live a great life. Hence, I believe so many people are looking into moving to different parts of the world. Some people are even moving back to their countries, and some people within the United States are looking to move to cities that are not so populated, not as busy as their current city. For example, many people who live in New York are looking to move to cities that are more relaxed and laid back. And also many companies realize that their workers do work effectively and are loyal to the companies, and even working from home they do excellent work. So hence they are willing to allow their employees to move to another state where they feel much more comfortable, where they feel they can contribute more to the work and have a better work-life balance. So today I'm going to speak on a few reasons why I think people love Jacksonville and why I love Jacksonville. I recently moved here 5 months ago, and the reasons I am going to give are based on the 5 months that I've been here. Maybe that will change eventually, and maybe I'll have much more reasons, but right now it's based on the 5 months I have lived here. And I think for someone who is looking into moving to Jacksonville, I mean, hearing from someone who recently moved is kind of a little bit comforting, because I remember when I was trying to move here, or when I was deciding to move here, it was very difficult for me because I couldn't find anything, and it was very, very difficult for me to make that decision without knowing exactly what I was going to get myself into. And so yeah, I just really want to help someone who is looking to move. I know many people are looking to move. I meet people every day who have moved recently, who have moved a year ago, and I meet people who are in town just looking at the city, trying to make the decision to move. So I think sharing what I like about Jacksonville so far will probably help someone. So what I have observed about Jacksonville is that it's a very, very, very laid back city, very relaxed, not as busy as New York. And there's no place like New York. New York is just a ball of fire, a ball of energy, and I like that energy sometimes, but still I love the laid back life. I love the relaxed life. I love to just be able to walk without having to weave my way through a massive crowd of people. I love having to sit down, at home and enjoy my breakfast and before I go to work, and I enjoy just walking to work. Sometimes when I lived in New York, I would sometimes run for a coffee, run for a bagel, and just eat while I walk to work. I mean, I don't think this is healthy, so this I really like Jacksonville for that, for the relaxed and the laid back life, the chill life. Another reason I like Jacksonville is because the weather is excellent. The weather is great. I am from the Caribbean. I grew up in a tropical type of weather, and I never liked the winter. I tolerated it, but I never liked the winter. And being here is just, it's so great to wake up and not having to wear a heavy jacket and boots, and have very chilled ears and the chilled fingertips. It gets a little cool. I think for the 5 months I've been here, and for the month of November, December so far, I think the coldest it has been is probably around the low 50s, but this is tolerable coming from New York. So I really enjoy this. I love that in the winter season I can just wear a sweater, or maybe a very light jacket and some nice boots, but not feel extreme cold. Another observation that I have had is how friendly people are, especially in offices like medical offices. The reception is so great. You feel so comfortable, so at ease. Been to the dentist so far, and it was the best experience I have. Just the way the hygienist treat you, the way the dentist treat you, make you feel so welcome, and just so friendly. I've met so many people who've told me that if you have any questions, just don't be afraid to call or email, or just ask a question. Or the best places to eat, the best places to probably buy a home, the best places to visit, and the best places to just shop. I mean, I felt so relaxed, and I felt like a burden was just dropped off my back, because I felt like I wasn't alone, because these people are just so thoughtful and so kind, and understand that you are new here. This was one of the most, I would say, courageous things that I did, was to just get out of where I have known for so long, my comfort zone, and move to a new city where I knew no one at all. And I've met wonderful people who have really been kind, and extended some sort of assistance. And I think if you are considering moving here, you will be fine, and you will be okay, and you will meet great people. You just have to give it time. For me, meeting people is kind of a difficult thing, because I'm kind of an introvert. I love to be at home, but I realized that if I want to meet people, I have to make the effort to do so. It's difficult meeting people now, because I also work from home. I still work from home, and although I go to the office once a week, I haven't really got an opportunity to really meet people. But I'm still doing excellent emotionally and mentally. So yeah, I feel safe here. I feel it's very safe. I think one of my concerns when I was moving here is I had read that Jacksonville, in the state of Florida, Jacksonville tops the crime rate in the state of Florida. But I guess I probably chose a great area to live, because I feel very safe here. The community that I live in is a gated one, and I have not heard of any sort of crime. So I sometimes, when I do walk to work, I feel safe in the mornings, and I feel safe in the early evenings walking back home. So I kind of talk on that aspect of crime rates, but what I can say is that for the 5 months I've been here, I have never been in a situation that have made me come to the conclusion that it's a unsafe place to live. Another excellent reason why I love Jacksonville, and maybe I would say Florida as a whole. I'm not a fan of flying. I don't like to fly. I get very anxious when I know I have to fly, but I do have to fly occasionally for vacation, or probably to go back to my island to see relatives. So I'm happy that I am closer to my island. It's like about 3 hours back to my island, and also I'm closer. I'm happy that I am in Jacksonville because now I mean, Florida have so many great cities. You have West Palm Beach, Orlando, Tampa, Clearwater, Miami, and I'm just a few hours drive away from those great cities. So this is very great for me. I'm happy that I can just drive to probably Orlando on a weekend, or Miami for a long weekend. Recently went to a small island. I think it's Amelia Island. It's like 1 hour from Jacksonville. I went there with my friend, and we had such a great time. We spent a weekend there, and we had such a great time. So beautiful. There's a beach, and there's just, it's so really chilled, beautiful homes, very clean. It was very great, and I just love that I don't have to take an aircraft to go and to chill on a nice island. I can just drive to anywhere of any city within Florida of my choice. So that's great. Also, another place that is very close to Jacksonville is St. Augustine, which is another beautiful city. I haven't been there, but I've heard of it, and I'm looking forward to visiting. But it's also beautiful. So yeah, I love the convenience of that. How I've managed to live in Jacksonville for the past 5 months without a car is kind of interesting. This was one of my #1 concern, that I do not have a car, because everyone I spoke to, every article that I read, stated that in Florida you need a car because public transportation is not as readily available as New York. And here I am planning to move to Jacksonville without a car, and that wasn't even the problem. I couldn't drive. I can't drive. So if I could drive, then I could purchase a car, but I cannot drive yet. So purchasing a car right now doesn't make sense if I cannot drive. But interestingly, I have been able to move around using Uber, which is very convenient. Most of the places that I have gone are not too far from my place of residence. So like an Uber ride to, I think the most that I've paid for an Uber ride is like $30 to the airport, and that's it. Everything is I live in an area where the shopping centers are very close, so I pay like from home to the shopping center is like a maximum of $10 if it's not busy. If it's very busy, probably $15. Another way that I have been able to live here without a car is that I use Instacart a lot. I love Instacart. This is such a great idea. I love Instacart. I shop on my phone, and then in less than an hour I have someone deliver my groceries for me, and this is just so great for me. Guys, I almost forgot. How can I forget about money? Money is so important, and everybody wants more money. So moving to Florida, any city in Florida, but let me talk about Jacksonville because because this is my experience. Guys, you get to go home with more money from your paycheck, because I think there's no income taxes in Jacksonville, no taxes on your income in Jacksonville, so you get to go home with more money. Isn't that great? Hey, I remember when I lived in New York and I watched my paycheck, I'll be like, wow, they take all that money from your salary. It's nuts. But now you get to go home with more money. And another thing, guys, if I have to compare New York, because this is where I came from with Jacksonville, is that you save a lot of money on real estate, meaning rental, and you get more for your money. More meaning not necessarily space, maybe you get more space, but more meaning amenities. You get to have a gym on your complex, a pool, you get to have a laundry room in your apartment, you have a beautiful space, almost what they call, you know, luxury apartment. You have amenities which cost, but it's like $29 a month for a pool and a 24-hour gym. So I think this is very great. This is excellent, you know, excellent. So yeah, you really, if you looking to make that move, you should really consider it. You should weigh your benefits. Think of what is most important to you. I know that moving is a big decision. It's a big mental shift to get up from where you've known for all your life, your comfort zone, to move to a whole new place. And based on your personality, the process of adjustment might take some time. But if you're an outgoing person, it might not be too long for you to get situated and adjusted. And you also have to understand that, you know, you're not comparing states. You know, every state is every city is different, every culture is different. You just have to learn to adapt and be respectful and understand that it's different from where you used to be, where you knew, and you just have to learn to adapt, and you'll be safe. So yeah, I hope this video helps. I really hope it helps. And this channel, I just really want to just share my experience with moving to a new city, which is Jacksonville. I know a lot of people are wanting to move to this city, and I just want to use my opportunity and my experience to at least help them with their decision making, because when I was deciding to move, I really didn't have much information. So I just want to share my experience with you. If you like these videos, I would like to exhort you to click the subscription button, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and also like, and please interact with me in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you. I would love to get your feedbacks, and maybe you can give me some video ideas that I could make for you, and I will try to do so. Also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys for those who are always coming back to watch my videos, and if you are new here, welcome, and I hope you stick around, and I hope you decide to be part of this growing family.